All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I guess you might say I'm late, but I am live. That's the good part. Hi, everyone. It's a beautiful day in God's paradise. Kiltz is a little late, but I'm here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I'm in Sarasota today. Let's hit the live for the Instagram. I'm here. Let's see. I'm trying to get rock and rolling live today with everyone. I got up a little late because I got into Sarasota late last night, but here I am. Let's get our cameras all set in a way that, all right, can you see Kiltz now? All right, it's a great day in God's paradise. Lisa J, Robert Wetzel, Andrew Paquette, Marianne Marias, Estancia, Marianne, Estacia Green, Lisa J, thanks for stopping in. It's a great day in God's paradise. We're starting the day with a little bit of thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Let's see, who do we have on our, let's get this set up right. I got to make sure I can see the names coming down the pike. Let's see what's going on with our Instagram for we got our Instagram for CNY Fertility. We got, all right. Then we got Kiltz now, mostly rock on. My Erica Arts prints, love them. Because remember, we are the lions and the tigers of life. It is really as simple as that. That's who we are. All right, Michael Pregler, Andrew Paquette, Neil Mercer, how you doing? Scott Everson, I was listening to Scott this morning on the way to work here in Sarasota, talking about his journey, his challenges, his hardship. Let's see if I can get this thing to figure out what is our Wi-Fi connection. All right, we'll get it here. And how he's really, really, really helped improve his health and wellness by carnivore. And on carnivore, he's eating a lot of butter, a lot of steak, and feeling amazing, gaining some pounds, starting some weightlifting, and just a rock star, meat stock, wired for healing. You got to check his stuff out. He's a rock star. Thanks for stopping in this morning. How you doing, Amy Perrin? All right, we got Shaw Yar, Narcissus Coach. Good morning. Good morning from Hungary. And we're all just hungry for life, right? That's really as simple as that. Always looking for my devices. Hang on with Kiltz for a second. Let's see if I can find a way to elevate, maybe a little bit of elevation. I think I'm going to do a little bit here. Hang on all. I got to elevate this a little bit. Might not be completely perfect. That's what I need. I need a little bit more than I'm getting. I know I've got some ways to elevate my computer even more. Hang on, like Kiltz just figures ways to set it up properly. Since I was running a little late, sorry about that. I hope everyone's doing really awesome today. And if you haven't seen Kiltz's Keto, this is my kind of like foray into writing these books on keto and carnivore and sharing some crazy, crazy, crazy ideas. Travis and I flew Syracuse to Princeton, Trenton, and Trenton to Sarasota yesterday. Got in late, but here I am alive at 5. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Marvin Malley, good morning to you. East Texas, work boots on, kindness always. And, always loving, kind, generous every day. And can anyone take advantage of you? Never, never. Because you do things out of the goodness of your heart. That's what we're here all to do together in positive ways. Rock on, right? You're thinking, how come he's still setting up his camera and all that stuff? Why didn't he have it done earlier? Well, because I got up a little bit later this morning because I got to bed a little late. But I was first I was thinking, maybe I'm just going to sleep in. And I popped out of bed. I haven't done my 100 push-ups yet, but that's coming. That's coming. Marvin Malley, East Texas. Eugene, U.S., good morning from Chicago. Hey, Eugene, thanks for stopping in. All for Jesus. Matthew, Mark, John, and Luke, right? Read it every day until the day you die and beyond. That is one of the most important things. We keep reading and reading and reading, and that's how you grow every single day. You are a compilation of the people you hang out with and the things you read. Keep reading and keep meeting and greeting people in new and different ways that you can grow and learn something rock solid, different every day. From Oregon, good morning to you, all for Jesus. Sonia Walker, good morning, Kiltz and Tribe. Monica Butler from Massachusetts, good morning, good morning. I'm going to get myself a little bit of, Kiltz is always in hot water, and I'm gonna just kind of get myself a little hot water. I love my Kiltz Cups, and I love my hot water. Always some hot water every day. Barris T3K2, peace, love, kindness, generosity. It's so simple. And who for? Everyone always. And don't be afraid to hold that right on. Monica Butler, Massachusetts. Susan, you're on time. Kiltz came in a couple of minutes behind, but you know what? As they say, better late than never. Just show up. And sometimes it's hard, right? And are you capable of hard all day long? Eat the meat, be the master, eat the mush, weak and meek every day. All right, we got a little bit of touch points here. Waving shout out to my brothers and sisters from Istanbul, from Chicago, from Oregon. Susan, Ginny Sirio, good morning to you. Good morning, Rob. Jill, a pleasure. Rob, Dr. Rob, Kiltz, Dr. Kiltz, Rob Kiltz. Hey, dude, love you, my friends. All of us together, brothers and sisters around the globe, we are creating and sharing well, however he made it fantastic every day. And, you got to get up on stage and be willing to take yourself down by putting yourself up there and sharing stories of positivity, love, kindness. Matthew, Mark, John, and Luke every day. Read them. Right on. Let's see. How do we stop hospitals feeding sick people sick food? Healthy people sick food to make them sick. Himalus, absolutely. We have to start by being the example and sharing the word in the way, and the meat is the way. And why are we getting so sick? Because we're consuming a plant-based, low animal fat diet, and we have a mindset of a loser. When you recognize that you're a winner, that's the mindset you want to live with. And I am 68 years young, never felt better. I do my 100 push-ups every day. I do my hour walk. It's on an incline. And every day I get up early. I read the good book that's going to inspire me every single day. And I'm working on my new book right now, coming out in the spring of 25. What is it called? It's called Christ Carnivore, the Lion's Way. We are the lions of life. Eliminate, alcohol, plants, and eat the fatty meat, and you will feel like the lion that you are born to be. Awesome. Francis, good morning. Have a great, awesome day. Gary Picks, thank you. Good morning from Israel. Carnivore K, good morning from North Carolina. Thanks for stopping in. Jeffrey R. Wallace, amazing. Love you, my friend. Thanks for coming in today. Is it really bad to drink cold water? I drink cold water all day long. I drink cold water, drink hot water. I drink lukewarm water. But I do love my Mountain Valley and my Gerolsteiner. Gerolsteiner and Topo Chico, my two favorites. And my friend Jonathan Fay turned me on to Topo Chico. All right, Patrick Smith, good morning. Are your systems being affected by the global network issues like other healthcare systems? Well, we're all being affected by the global systems of the lie that you're a sheep or a lamb or a goat or a pig or a cow, that you're a civilized grazing animal. My friend, you are a wild lion type, a tiger. My great paintings by Erica Arntz. You got to check her stuff out. She is a rock star, getting out and doing something, sharing the word, sharing the way for life. Is like most fantastic thing ever, right? We are alive to live, to risk everything. Trump gets up, gets out there, shares the word in the way, and takes risks that he's going to be taken down, but he just keeps on coming back. That's what we are all about. And all respect to all of those out there putting out the word, but the real word in the way is I am God. 3 magic words, U.S. Anderson. If you haven't read his stuff, you must. Hi, Doc. Nice to meet you again. You on? Good morning. God bless you. Around the globe, by the way. And when we say good, maybe it's good day. Good day to you, my friends. It's always a good day because God's got this. I don't care. You're thinking, wait a minute, Dr. Kiltz. What do you mean God's got this? Yeah. All right. 5/14 on the 19th. Is it a Thursday or a Friday today? Oh, is that Friday, isn't it? Love Friday. Love Friday. Love Friday. Love every day. The most important thing in life is love every single day, because who creates everything? God. Let's see. We are July 19th. We're little stoic words. I got my Kindle today. I don't have all my books in my office, but I got my Kindle, same books and more for sure. Gail Harris from Australia, all for Jesus. Yes, good day, my friends, every single day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Matthew, Mark, John, and Luke, every day until the day you die and beyond. That's what we're here for. All right. each the master of their own domain. My reasoned choice is an indifferent and the reasoned choice of my neighbor as to his breath and body. However much we've been made for cooperation, the ruling reason in each of us is master of its own affairs. If this weren't the case, the evil in someone else could become my harm, and God didn't mean for someone else to control my misfortune. Right on. God's got this, right? Hey, Gail, I've been carnivore for 53 days and my prolapse has been bothering me for the last week or so. I'm hoping this way of eating will strengthen my internal tissue. I think it's realistic. Absolutely. Faith, fatty meats, fasting, fitness. Eat the fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. Eliminate the alcohol, eliminate the negative thinking and the negative judgment. If you simply judge with love around the globe, the universe, more things open up. Apple cider vinegar, you don't need it. You think plants cause obesity. Plants cause all disease, and obesity is not a disease. It's actually a state of the body preparing for a famine, a migration, a nesting, a hibernation, reproduction. Obesity causes no disease, and the fat cells of your body contain all the minerals, vitamins, and the building block of a bear, of a baby. Right on. If you look at bears, they get hyperphagic in the summer and fall to get fat for lack of food, right? Is it good to be skinny when you entering the winter time in the most, historically? Now we ship around grass and grains to feed humans a diet for a pig, cow, and a sheep. But if you simply eat the meat, like the lioness you are, you will feel more fantastic than ever. Good morning, Gina Russell. How you doing? 1 year carnivore. All right. Let's all give a shout out for Gina Russell for being the 1 year carnivore. And you got to listen to my good friend, Scott Everson, Meat Stock, Wired for Healing. We are the hunters, not the hunted. That's why we're willing to get up out on stage and spell the words and share the way in order to improve each and every one of us every single day. Right on. Leon Gravasande, good morning. I got a little bit of the gravel voice this morning. All right, the 19th. Forgive them because they don't know. This is a little from our good friend Ryan Holiday. As Plato said, every soul is deprived of truth against its will. The same holds true for justice, self-control, goodwill to others, and every similar virtue. It's essential to constantly keep this in your mind, for it will make you more gentle to all. The gentle lion. That's it. Let us share the word in the way. Eat the meat, be the master, eat the mush, be weak and meek. And you're thinking, oh, wait a minute, Dr. Kiltz, fruits and vegetables, seeds and nuts are so good for you. They are not good for you. They are bad for you. And remember, you're badass. You're a lioness and a lion. And simply like the paintings, the Erica Arndt's paintings behind me, they're sharing the vision. Remember, it's vision. And listen, whether you can see clearly or not, it's a mind game. It's the mind is the master of the universe. Christine Saralt, good morning. Good morning. Yay, Gina, congrats. Awesome. All for Jesus. Yay. Matthew Tremblay. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz and the mighty tribe. All right. As he wound his way up via Dorosa to the top of Calvary Hill, Jesus, or Christus, as he would have been known to Seneca and other Roman contemporaries, had suffered immensely. He had been beaten, flogged, stabbed, forced to bear his own cross, and was set to be crucified on it next to two common criminals. There he watched the soldiers roll dice to see who would get to keep his clothes, listened as the people sneered and taunted him. Whatever your religious inclinations, the words that Jesus spoke next, considering they came as he was subjected to unimaginable human suffering, send chills down your spine. Jesus looked upward and said simply, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. That is the same truth that Plato spoke centuries earlier and that Marcus spoke almost 2 centuries after Jesus. Other Christians must have spoken this truth as they were cruelly executed by the Romans under Marcus's reign. Forgive them. They are deprived of truth. They wouldn't do this if they weren't. Use this knowledge to be gentle and gracious no matter what. Because JC came down from the cross and he said, hey guys, it's another awesome day. What are we doing today to make life better for you and all of our brothers and sisters around the globe? Remember, this is a global game of love, kindness, forgiveness, generosity. Right on, Sadiqa. The perfect diet for a history of heart disease. Carnivore. John Chris Weber. Oh, rock on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I appreciate the like, subscribe, the care, the love, the generosity, the making it better and better and better. Good morning. Chris, hey, Doc, what do you consume between your one meal a day? Gratitude, kindness, love, generosity. I breathe in the abundant, beautiful air. That's really it. I smile, I move, I go to work and go to work, whatever it is, a machine shop, you're sweeping the floors, you're digging the ditches, you're washing the windows. Do it as if you're Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, because your job is the most important job ever created in the universe because you are God's child. And we are all God's child. Is that simple? Yep, so simple. All right, that was a good one. The Daily Stoic by our good friend Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. All right, Positive Thinking Every Day by Norman Vincent Peale. Love, 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 love. Just carrying these around right on my iPad. That's it. All right, the 19th, it's a Friday. You gave me food freedom. My life became so simple. Just buy the meat, eat the meat. All you need to do is when you do that, you feel better and better and better and better. Yeah, great job, Gina. Carnivore K. What is the best brand of pork rinds? I don't actually buy pork rinds. I just eat bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt. Technically, I don't think high pork rinds are great for us, but it's okay. Yeah. And dip them in duck grease, mayonnaise, or sour cream. That's a good one. And put some nice salt all over it. Amazing. Never react emotionally to criticism. Analyze yourself to determine whether it is justified. If it is, correct yourself. Otherwise, go on about your business. Say, wow, thank you for that. I'm going to consider that criticism, critiquism. Maybe we should call it critiquism rather than criticism. Rock on, my brothers. All right, David T. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz, and all from Evening, Australia. Kiltzy learned to fly airplanes at 55, jets at 62. I go to jet training every year where they try to take me down. I'm in a simulator, Simcom in Scottsdale, Arizona. You got to learn to fly, right? That's what we're doing. We're learning to fly every single day. That's what this journey is all about. Food freedom. Carnivore is the most amazing food freedom you'll ever know. All right. React to criticism as critiquism and teaching you and I to do better, live better, love better. And that's the most important thing in life. All right. Oh, Neville Goddard, the complete reader. Let's see. I rest not from my great task to open the eternal worlds, to open the immortal eyes of man inwards into the worlds of thought, into eternity ever expanding in the bosom of God, the human. Remember, God, this is an inside job, as they say, right on. No matter what Biden or Trump or you or I or anyone's going through, it's a mindset. And the more you imagine the beauty that happens every single day in this God-given universe, the most amazing things will happen to you. That's it. The perfect diet for a history of heart disease, carnivore, sadiqas. Let's see it getting down, scribing down on the thank you to my Instagrams. We're going to hit 200,000 next week by the end of this month, and looking to build our YouTube, sharing the word in the way, healing humanity. You got to go to Healing Humanity. Go to our website. We're going to have links to Healing Humanity, to Meat Stock, and I'm going to be in Orlando on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Come meet us. We're really excited about it. Gail Harris, I'm also 68. Let's see, what do we got here? And loving your message. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate you. I love your message. Remember, we're doing this together. I'm not doing this alone. Right on. Thank you for all those developed, all these devices, these social media platforms. And today, social media, social medicine, put down the weapons. Let's Russia, Ukraine. Let's have a barbecue. Listen, there are no borders around the world. We're fighting for something imaginary. This is one world, one human beings. The borders are just make believe. God did not make borders. Well, I guess we're all borders, right, of this beautiful earth, and we're here to care for the earth in a better way. Rock on. Awesome, Chris. Perfect answer. Inspirational. J.K. Electrical. It is in hi. It's Friday night, and I'm getting drunk. Listen, but I'm drunk with the joy of love of life. And when you put away the alcohol, which is poisonous, and you read Mark, John, Luke, and Matthew, John, Luke, all of those, right? Read them every day, all for Jesus. Awesome. Jesus Christ is a concept, a philosophy. What's real? Only what you believe to be real. It's a mindset game. That's all it is. It's a game of the mind. Oh, isn't that crazy amazing? It's all make believe. All right. Imagination, Blake, Jerusalem, eternity, ever expanding. Food freedom. Carnivore is food freedom, my friends. Eliminate alcohol, cookie, cake, ice cream. Minimize to maximize from time to time, but every day simply say, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day. Love you, my friends. All right, all for Jesus. Let's get your quote in here. 61 days carnivore and already 37 health problems gone. We need to help those people at every hospital, every sort of rest home to get up off the bed, off the couch, off the recliner. Even if you're rolling around in the grass, you're doing better than you are rolling around in the bed. And if you simply eat fatty meat every day and have faith in God and look in the mirror, and there she is every day in every way. God is good. God is great, because God is who? You and I. All right, Kiltz has got his hot water in his Kiltz cup. Do I sometimes have a little piece of bread, sourdough with a ton of butter? Yes. Do I maximize it? Butter, yes. Minimize, eliminate the bread. You don't need it. All right, my fast meal in a pinch is a pound of ground beef with 5 to 6 eggs. Pretty boring, I know. Anybody know a quick way to make that better, but still make it quick? Little bit of cheese. I do blue cheese or Parmesan. let's see, raw is better than cooked for sure, but that's all you need, and spice it up. But the rarer, the better. The more cooked, the bad. Awesome. Fiber is bad for the fiber. Why would you put in your mouth something that's non-digestible? Does that make sense? Nah. Certain words in the course of long use gather so many strange connotations that they almost cease to mean anything at all. Such a word is imagination. This word is made to serve all manner of ideas, some of them directly opposed to one another: fancy, thought, hallucination, suspicion. Indeed, so wide is its use and so varied its meanings, the word imagination has no status nor fixed significance. For example, we ask a man to use his imagination, meaning that his present outlook is too restricted and therefore not equal to the task. In the next breath, we tell him that his ideas are pure imagination, thereby implying that his ideas are unsound. We speak of a jealous or suspicious person as a victim of his own imagination, meaning that his thoughts are untrue. A minute later, we pay a man the highest tribute by describing him as a man of imagination. Remember, it's all the mind. The mind can do crazy shit ass things, can it not? We must realize that the minds that do things that we go like, why the shit do they do that? Or why did I do that? Because it's probably a plant eater. But if you go to the meat, you become the lion. You will stand straight and tall in the midst of the fires coming at you and realize that we are lions, and lions walk right into the hyena's pack, and they don't run. They hold their ground, and they do not do anything but stand strong. Carnivore, but my wife Miranda keeps giving me yummy vegetables. JK Electrical, I know they try to take us down. Those women, they're like, honey, this is really good for you. They want you in the grave sooner or later, faster, I think. If they love you to bits and they want you to be in bits. Now, a little humor here, my friends. We are the lions. Our job is to lead strong every day. Men, eat meat. Don't eat the mush. Salad is deadly for all of us. Thank you for the love, subscribe, shares, kindness, all those crazy things. Dan Greider, let's see. I love Dan Greider on he's an airplane aficionado, great guy, just in an airplane accident. And but love listening to the guy, love his guitar, and we're doing this together. NK, good morning, doctor. Thank you for your morning meetups. I'm looking for a family doctor in South Florida by Boca, Fort Lauderdale. Any recommendations? Dr. Nelson Vasquez, listen, everything is social media online. You don't need to go to the doctor. The doctor will come to you online. At CNY Fertility, Kiltz Health, we're working to bring these coaches and cheerleaders to you all around the globe. And is it easy? Yes. So you don't have to go anywhere. No longer practicing. Nobody's practicing in a brick and mortar anymore. We're all virtual. Virtuality, right? Virtuality. Yeah. Remember, it's all imagination. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. John 1:3. There is only one thing in the world, imagination, and all of our deformations of it. Right on. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. Imagination is the very gateway of reality. Love it. Our Ancestors, Leo, good morning. OurAncestorsFoods.com. Great meat. You got to check out Leo's stuff. We love you, Leo. Love you. And Scott Everson, how you doing, my friend? Learning, yearning. Kiltz will be in Orlando, Meet Summit coming up. Let's get the dates here on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And then in August, I got to, let's see. And then I'll be Lisa Wiedemann's the 7th of September And then Audra Coleman, the 21st, really excited. I'm not able to make the Bitcoin meetup next, Thursday, Friday. I've got some other things that I've got to get done. So it just is what it is. Let's see. You go Kiltz. JK, rock on. Remember, they want to take us down. Tia's always, oh, here, have a little pasta salad, right? I'm sweetie. Now, I'll eat a little chocolate from time to time, but 99% of the time, what does Kiltz eat? Meat, the master meal. It's so simple, right? Remember, you be the master of the universe. The master of the universe is within you. I had this beautiful steak. Let's see if this comes up. Oh, that's it. Take a picture of your food and share it. It's kind of dumb, right? Like hoot. It's like taking a picture of your poop, right? Your food or your poop, both ends. Well, it's kind of fun. We're having a good time with this journey, are we not? And who's in charge of your beautiful, amazing life? You are. It's so simple. This is my my great meat. This is meat, my steak from Alpine beef, my ribeye with the grease from the pan. I always save it, eat it, pour it on the steak, and my Malden salt. Love Malden salt. Love it. We're here doing this together every single day in every single way. God is good. God is great. God is within who? You and I. Is fiber required? It's actually damaging, deadly. Fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts is a diet of death and destruction. It's basically when you can't find the food to hunt any longer, then you'll step back and you'll just start eating the plants, right? It's like plants and people you start eating when actually you should be the hunter of life. Be the hunter every day. Go out hunting in life. And hunting is what we're here to do. What are you here to hunt? The great beasts of the universe. Rock on, my friends. We are the lioness and the lions. Isn't this like so simple? So simple and easy. You're thinking, wait a minute, Kiltz, that seems so hard. Ashran, Pregnancy Safe Cosmetics, good morning. My day is great. We're traveling. I'm going to Summit. The Summit of Life is going to be next week. Let's see, I'm going to Simcom to do jet training. Every year they put me in a jet and they try to kill me. Simulator. And if you think about it, this is a simulation. It's only a simulation. This is, Outer Limits is going to take control, or Twilight Zone, of what's going on inside you. Ashran, thank you. Kate Wood, how you doing? Thank you. Again, this Occam's razor says the simple answer is the one. Eat the meat. Be the master. And all you need to do is say, honey, I love you. Honey, I love you. You're amazing. The only honey you get to consume is you know who. Your honey, but not honey. You know what I'm talking about. What do they call? Bee vomit. My good friend Ken Berry calls it bee vomit. And the job of insulin is to make fat in the liver out of amino acids and sugars. That is it. See, we're likely built to feast and then fast. Feast and fast. The more 2 to 3 day fasting you do, and one meal a day, rock solid. I had my one meal of steak and oysters. I threw in some bacon and scallop yesterday. Okay. Did I have an onion ring or two dipped in a ton of sour cream? Yes. You see, the amino acids and the sugars both are glucogenic and ketogenic. They go to the liver where they're converted into fat via insulin. So hepatogenous diabetes, look it up. It's so amazingly simple. So simple. Occam's razor. All you need to do is look in the mirror and have faith in who? God. And the only honey you get to consume is your honey. And love her. Love her with all your heart and mind and soul. Because If they're eating plants, you know why they're a little sort of moody, and the mush makes you moody. The meat makes you masterful. A little humor here, my friends. Take nothing personal that Kiltz is saying. This is purely entertainment. All right, man, said Blake, is either the ark of God or a phantom of the earth and of the water. Naturally, he is only a natural organ subject to sense. The eternal body of man is the imagination. That is God himself. The divine body, Yod Shin Ayin, from right to the left, Jesus. We are his members. We are his body, his mind, his soul, because God is where? Everywhere. Look at whether you believe in God or not, whether you're religious or not, it doesn't matter. Have faith and believe in God and look in the mirror, and there he, it is. Whatever label you want to have on you, go at it. Let's make this world, let's make the world better again, right on? Great job. All for Jesus. Carnivore K. Let's see. I'm a pastafarian. I love it. Kiltz's grandparents are from Italy. Let's see. Herman Zarilli, Gelsomina Victoria, Angelina Cementelli, but Mackenzie Woods was my father's father. I've never met him. My father never met him, didn't know him. Joe Kiltz, amazing Joseph Kiltz, who adopted my father. He was my father's stepfather. That's how Kiltzy got the Kiltzy name. And to my good friend, Alan Glover, Vinny Lobdell. If you know Vinny, Adam Weitzman, let's see, Jeff. I love Jeff. All of us, right? Kanas, awesome. My good friend, Mooney, Patrick. I love you, my friend. And love you. Remember, love you. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. I love you every day. Hard yaka 10 hours and cooking steak. Listen, we look forward to that one steak a day. That one woman is all you get, my brothers. And those women, one man. Listen, and the woman is God. And have faith in God every single day. Eric Reynolds, let's see, Cops and Campers, another amazing guy. Love it. Every man is Mary, and birth to Christ must give. If the story of the Immaculate Conception and birth of Christ appears irrational to man, it is only because it is misread as biography, history, and cosmology, and the modern explorers of the imagination do not help by calling it the unconscious or subconscious mind. Imagination's birth and growth is the gradual transition from a God of tradition to a God of experience. If the birth of Christ in man seems slow, it is only because man is unwilling to let go the comfortable but false anchorage of tradition. Tradition, we love tradition, don't we? Ozzy, I eat bread in secret from my wife. Your daily bread. This is Kiltz's daily bread. The word is the way. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Isn't that so amazingly simple, right? All right, what's in the chat this morning? All right, let's see here. Michael Pregler, good morning, everyone. Andrew Paquette, good morning. Neil Mercer, morning. Amy Perrin, good morning. Cheryl Shepard, good morning. Neil Mercer, getting on in years now. I seem to have developed a sweet tooth. I'm currently using a collagen protein powder, and it's chocolate flavored and comes in less than 1 gram of carbs. Would appreciate comments for or against. Please don't touch the shit. Eat the meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt. I'd rather go for Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, but you got to do the lifting, the weights, the walking, and the wonder of life. Remember the wonder of a beautiful life every single day. The wonder of a beautiful life every day. And who's the leader of your life? God is. Whether it's Jesus, Muhammad, Lao Tse, Buddha, Jesus Christ, whoever, make sure it's positive, loving, kind, and generous always. My CNY fertility friends, gratitude to you. CNY fertility working diligently every day, affordability, access, quality, integration, always. Like some sort of preacher man, rock on. We're all the preachers of our own lives. You know, you are the preacher. Remember, your brain manifests everything in the universe. There's nothing out there. It's all in here. The more you realize life is just a thought away. And how do you want to change your life? Change your thoughts. Bingo. Let the weak man say, I am strong. Joel 3:10, right? It is impossible. Only awakened imagination can enter into and partake of the nature of its opposite. Remember, whatever you think is wrong, turn it around every day and imagine God's given that to you. Hardship, always growing, always moving, always, every single day. Because remember, when you're dead, your fertilizer, you're not done yet. You're simply becoming another piece and part of the universe of something else. And who creates everything? God does. Does God know what God's doing? 1,000,000,000% always. All right. Taking your comment on meat being less nutritious the more it is cooked. Does that mean raw, uncooked meat would be the most nutritious? Mr. D, absolutely. Look at Pottinger's cats. This game is like amazing. Listen, eat the raw meat. I love my beautiful tea, raw and wild and imaginative and amazing. And are women emotional? Well, men are too. We all are. Emotions, the electrical energy that move the universe. As we were flying down, we were going to stop in Augusta, but the storms were a little too much. We decided to stay at 41,000, come right down to Sarasota, and but you can see all the electrical storms. See, the universe is made up of electricity. It's all an electrical storm. You are part of the storm, my friends. Isn't that simple? Awesome. Love. I do love, though. Absolutely. Love to my brand eating wife. I love her. And she loves all of that vegetable stuff. But I'm just being the example so I can take care of my lioness by being the lion of life and being discerning of what you put into your body and what you put into anyone else's. Remember, every single day, simply say, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Suzanne, NK, thank you, doctor. My friend has 2 small babies and his wife is restricting milk and meat because her doctors are saying it's better for the kids. And since birth, they have been so sick. That's right. It's fatty meat, fatty milk, cream, butter, eggs, meat from the bone after milk from the breast. Again, these ideas are radical. It is simple. What causes all disease? Ill thinking. Number 1. What causes every disease? The incorrect diet for a human, my friends, and we are lions. Look at my good friend, Plant Free MD, Dr. Anthony Chafee, Ken Berry, Sean Baker, let's see, Bella Ma, Kelly Hogan, Lisa Wiedemann. All of us together, we're healing humanity. It's so simple. Every day, get up and out and go heal yourself. First thing you need is a little Jesus Christ. Remember, he was both a Jew, a Christian, and a Muslim. Whether you're Hindu, and if you read the Bhagavad Gita, the New Testament and the Bhagavad Gita somehow sound very similar. How is that possible? My daughter has the worst case of PCOS. She is miserable. What should she do? Kiltz is keto. Kiltz's keto is carnivore. Plant-caused ovarian sickness. Is this like simple? I don't have to put up some really fancy charts and complicated ideas. Meat is the master meal. It's simple as that. And PCOS, endometriosis, diminished ovarian reserve, DNA fragmentation damage to your sperm, your eggs, your embryos, your mind is a mush-based diet. Eat the meat, be the master. Eat the mush, weaken meat. One meal a day, one God through all of us, by the way. And we are the gods all around the globe. We're not different. We're the same. Yeah. PCOS, plant-caused ovarian sickness. What causes it? Fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, cereal, salad. How to heal it? Fatty meat, lean meat, cooked meat, no good for you, my friends. Look up Pottinger's cats. We evolved as hunters. Did we stop once we killed the big beast and say, is someone going to make a fire? Listen, whenever we started making fire, it was probably to keep us warm and give us light so we could eat the beast. But then some of it fell on the fire, and some of us fell on the fire, right? And we were eaten. Heidi Moberg, how you doing? Carnivore K, I think I got seed oiled yesterday at a restaurant. Geez, I am sure feeling it today. Be careful. You probably didn't eat enough fatty meat. You see, when you go to a restaurant, most of the meat you're eating is lean. And a protein-based diet is not what you want. You want to eat the fat. It's as simple as that. One meal a day, water, coffee. I do some water, or don't drink water. You can go days without water, weeks without food, and right? But you can only go a few minutes without air. All right, what do we got here? Years now, seems to have developed sweet tooth. Eat the meat. Just got home from the gym. Going to mom mow my lawn this morning. Love the energy and feeling so good. Lisa J, carnivore in line, going on 20 months. Listen, a game changer. Listen, everyone's trying to make this, the scientists and they're trying to make snake oil shit. You don't need it. Eat the fatty meat. You feel the best. One meal a day. Okay, you want to throw in a meal and a snack. Go for it. It's okay. My baby sourdough bread. I would minimize the sourdough bread. You're making them addicted. Give them meat off a bone, butter, cream, Kiltz's ice cream. That's really what you want to do. Sydney, awesome. 1 year carnivore. Leo Grasande. I'm a beginner carnivore. We're all beginners. We're all beginners. Remember, you die to live, and every day is a new day. And you die in order to be reborn every single day in every way. Right on. Aussie, B. Mort, 1970. Kiltz, March 12th, 1956. Never felt better in his life. Dr. Silver, good morning. T-bone steak, have enough fat. Listen, most steaks you buy don't have enough fat because they've already cut most of the fat off. So I always add butter, some blue cheese. Oh my God, the best. Missimo Randali, good morning. All is well from Boston. CNY Fertility Boston, opening soon in Westboro. Monitoring Center, excited. Can't go back, only move forward. Christine Saralt. Doc, why fiber is bad for the gut? It's fermenting in the gut. And fermentation makes what, my friends? Alcohol. Eliminate, minimize. Minimize to masterize, eliminate to be the illustrious leader of your life. And who's the leader of your life? God is. I'm always at my stand-up desk, and I'm doing my deep knee bends. I'm doing my motion work. It's easy. You don't have to do anything difficult. You don't need any weights. You get down on the floor and you do your 100. You get down on the floor, you do your 100 push-ups. But if you start with one, I don't care what size, shape, age, weight, gender, or disabilities. This idea that you have a disability, you have so many abilities. It's amazing. Hypothyroidism after pregnancy, carnivore, and try some organ meat supplements, even thyroid supplements. Basically, how to heal from. How many here have mostly been raised on a plant-based, low animal fat diet? Almost everyone. Almost everyone. This is the problem. And what are goitrogenic foods? What are the foods that cause your thyroid not to work normally? What are they? broccoli, kale, cauliflower, red wine, peanuts, teas, peaches, mustard, soy products, strawberries. What's the function of cholesterol? It's one of the building blocks of your body. It's critical for your nerve function. The myelin that surrounds the neurons is made of fat and cholesterol. Guess what? Because of a low-fat diet and damage to the liver, as the liver gets damaged more and more, secondary to salad and cereal, your brain. And my bet is our President Biden probably has Parkinson's secondary to a plant-based low animal fat diet. And if we can get him and Trump both eating meat, then we'll have a fight in the gladiator arena. All right, Susan, inspire me every day. Thank you, Susan. I'm from Boston. Kiltz is from LA, kicked out of school in a gang, couldn't read. And here I am, alive at 5, Monday through Friday. We're going to see next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll be in Scottsdale, Arizona with Travis. Travis and Kiltz will be there being challenged in a simulator. Vanessa, you can't go back. You only go forward. Remember, every day, what should you read? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Every day until the day you die. Instagram, I love that stuff. I'm learning. Raw meat will make you healthier. It's actually digested better. Eat the raw meat. Be the raw master of your life. Dry aging. Love dry meat. For thousands of years, we dry aged meat. Without it, we died. Right. That was our lunchbox. Right. Dry pemmican. And scurvy was caused by lack of fresh meat. It didn't exist on the for the hunters, but it existed for the sailors. The sailors did not have access to fresh meat. That was it. And remember, most of the ocean is a desert. Whales can go 6 months without eating. You think, well, there's food everywhere. It's a desert out there. David T., good morning. We fly with the truth like Jonathan Siegel. Love Jonathan Siegel. Love Jonathan Siegel. We are all. So Kiltz at 41,000 yesterday, the Citation Mustang. We were able to get from Trenton to Sarasota. We're going to stop in Augusta, but there was a line of thunderstorms, and we said, you know what? This isn't the very best. So we have to land in Sarasota, regroup, refuel, and get back there. Be willing to regroup, stand still, and know that God is within all of us. That's it. Good morning from the Carnivore Ninja in Shermansdale. The Stephanie Gilbert. Love you, my friends. Shelby Charles. Good morning. Who are the doctors in Boston? Well, we have Dr. Newhouser is going to be there, nurse practitioner. It's going to be monitoring to start, Shelby, and then we'll be doing our IVF in Albany, New York, with Dr. Ditkoff and Dr. Grossman and Dr. Newhouser and you. Eating all the things on the chart, it made me look like an old hag. Remember, the food pyramid is like the Egyptian pharaohs that were controlling civilization. Remember, when you eat the grains, the grass and grains, you become civilized and controllable. Lions and tigers, they are not civilized. My friends, you are a lioness and lion, and civilization is a mindset of God's word and way. But when you eat like a lioness and a lion, you feel that way. You control the destiny of your life. That's why we're all here. This is so simple. Look up post-translational modification of proteins. Post-translational modification of proteins. The majority of proteins, all of them are post-translational modified. There is a hydroxylation, methylation, lipidation, acetylation, disulfide bonds, assimilation, ubiquination, glycosylation, and phosphorylation. G, what is glucose for? Glycosylation, my friends. And that is critical for your body, my body, our bodies. Is this difficult? I guess it is. A tortoise of Galapagos, how long can they go without food? 6 months to a year. They don't eat. Why are we eating 3 to 6 meals a day or more? We don't need it. We've been lied to by the lions that want to keep us on the weak and meek side. And then I really love this. I love this picture of the polar bears eating from a dump site up in the circle, right? The North Pole, right? And they're opportunistic. They're thinking, well, you guys have taken away our ice. I can't get out to the seals. I'm going to start eating your food, your dump food. Let's see, how did we start eating plants? Because we were duped, right, to be civilized. Polar bears eating grass. They're not dumb. They're not going to starve either. Why do we eat grass and grains? Because they put them in front of us, and they're highly toxic for us. As simple as that. All right. Look up goitrogenic foods. Goitrogenic foods. These contain thiocyanate, isothiocyanate, glucosides, glucosinolates, thioamines, thiourea, and flavonoids. Where do they come from? They come from kale, leeks, okra, radish, spinach, cauliflower, squash, sweet potatoes, figs, grapes, peaches, pears, plums, hemp seeds, flax seeds, garbanzo beans. I mean, I understand that we use plants to make our clothes, but when you make them your food, they will take your brain down and you become the sniper, right? I know what you're thinking, Kiltzy. Now, how can there be a good cholesterol and a bad cholesterol? Does bad and good cholesterol make any sense? It's cholesterol. And this idea that LDL or HDL is good or bad, my friends, we've got it all wrong. The critical part of the lipoproteins, they're actually glycolipoproteins. They contain a sugar. They contain amino acids and proteins. They contain the minerals and vitamins, the cholesterol, the fat. They are critical for your body. They are not the cause of disease. And why do polar bears and bears get fat? To survive the famines, right? For the bears in the lower, below the Arctic Circle, it's for the winter, but for the bears above the Arctic Circle, it's for the summer. Different times of year, different environments. Butter, stick of butter a day. My good friend Scott Everson, a stick and a half a day. Look at Bella, SBG, Simpson Johns. Why you in gang when you are young? Because God gave me a gift to punish me, to make me stronger, to teach me. The why part of it is always, it's God's way. It's simple. I hung out in the streets, kicked out of school, and my parents were never home. They let my brother Tom and I kind of roam the streets, but we're roaming the streets of the world. That's what this journey is about. You are an adventurer of the universe. Be the adventurer. Get up and out and get moving every single day. Right on, my friends. DGZP, all that. Kristen, love you. Awesome. Glorious morning to everyone. Champagne Wallace from, it's after 6 already? Whoa. All right. Can you tell me real quick about your fasting regime? I typically do 1 meal a day at night, 23 and 1 every day. It's bacon, eggs, butter, beef, or salt combined. And I simply usually will do a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, at least a 2-day fast every month, sometimes a 3-day fast every month. I do a 5-day fast, January, July, 2 days, and I do it. We're all doing this together. Remember, God is where? Inside you, my friends. Please teach me how to dry aging meat. It's easy. a metal rack so air could flow. I salt it up, put it in the refrigerator. Now, you can buy a dry aging refrigerator, but it's not required. Not required. It's really simple. All together, my brothers and sisters, wave and shout out to you and all around the globe. Kiltz for the Hour of Power, 5 a.m. Catherine Rhodes, Kellerland. Thank you for saying losing weight is meant to be hard. I never heard anyone say that before. Made me so much sense. Listen, you have no food for the next month, and it's you want to be skinny in like 30 days. You want the fat to make you the fittest ever in the universe, because fat is fit always, and obesity is not the cause of disease. They're feeding you poison. You're eating poisons. You want to get rid of the plants. You'll feel better, and eat the fatty meat. That's it. Zach, how you doing? All right, I got to check to see what my schedule looks like this morning. Hang on with Kiltz here in the morning. Let's see. Where is it? Not there yet. Come on. There we go. Hold on with Kiltz. I go to the gym every day, and where's the gym? Wherever you're at, push-up, pull-up, sit-ups, get-ups, deep knee bends, stand-up desk. Get a stand-up desk. Stop sitting in that chair all day long, right? And when you get home and you're just if you're taking a 10-minute nap, fine. Get up and get moving every single day in every way. Let's see. My first patient looks like for Kiltz 7 a.m. So I got a few extra minutes. Shall I hang around just a little longer? Yeah. Yep. All right. Losing weight is dumb. Being skinny. Do you need a drug? No, you don't. You need to go carnivore. You have to have more faith in yourself. Fasting is better, right? If you eat fatty meat, eat less, you'll feel better. The fat satiates you, kills the microbes in the gut, reduces inflammation. On a stick of butter, oh my God. Amazing. Adaptation and how much differs between adaptation. Listen, you are already a fat burner always. We do not burn sugars ever. Glucose must be converted to fat in the liver or you die. And insulin's required to do that. It is really crazy amazing. Again, what is ketosis? It's just a measurement of ketones in your body. They go up in a fast for sure. And the reason that a type 1 diabetics have high ketone levels is because they have no insulin. Insulin, even small amounts, are required to convert amino acids and sugars to fat in the liver. That's it. Vanessa H., you are awesome. Is anyone getting leg subtle cramps? Day 10 of carnivore. You'll get them. Do some stretching. Do some cold water work. Do a cold plunge. But the stretching, you don't need all of these devices. You carry all you need with you. You got the sunlight therapy. You have nature. You have a cold water out there, warm water. Put it out there. The beauty and amazing universe that we're all living. And what's it all about? Alfie. We're all the same physiologically, metabolically, but you're poisoned by plants. And your DNA might be the driver, but it's not the cause. The cause is the incorrect, improper human diet. We're dying from plant-based, low animal fat. That's all it is. It's like so crazy simple in this journey. Right on. Vanessa, my pleasure. Fiber's deadly. Okay, so we do not burn sugar for energy ever. Glucose is for glycosylation, just another glycosylating agent. How important is glycosylation? It is critical. Right? How much sugar is required? Remember, you're making these proteins so fast, and glucose is critical to be added to those lipoproteins to send it around the body for glycosylation. What is it? It's happening at the speed of light. How many molecules are glycosylated? Infinite. But you're consuming excessive plants, uncooked. You see, we probably required fire to cook the plants, but the meat is better raw. Look at Pottinger's cats. Carnivore diet, 15 months, my pit hair is growing back. That I could have done without. I know. Listen, hair on your body is natural and normal. Shaving is not normal. I'm sorry, not normal. We evolved with hair probably everywhere, and you're worried about your hair, my friends. Everyone's, oh, my hair's going white, or I'm losing it, right? Or my friends, it's all part of the journey of the universe. Awesome. Renewed hair growth is solid sign of renewed health. Listen, carnivore is the kick-ass, most amazing thing. And we are healthy when we eat the meat, fatty meat, more fat. I was watching my daughter put a little teeny tiny butter on her little bit of bread. And I'm like, no, more fat, more fat. If you're going to eat any bread, little bread, lots of butter. Little bread, lots of butter. Little bread, lots of butter, my friend. Fats are more important than protein, because if you look at most cells of your body, what are they made of? Fat. Fat is the fuel, and adipose tissue contains every mineral, vitamin, every amino acids and simple sugar, cholesterol your body requires. You want to focus and prioritize eating fat, because fat is where it's at. If you're a skinny polar bear and you can't get to the seals on the ice, you're fertilizer, my friends. We are built and made to get fat fast, and we're meant to lose it slow. And now you're trying to take a drug so you lose fat fast. Deadly, my friends, because the drug is deadly. If you simply go carnivore, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, one meal a day, and you begin to understand the concept of food, it's a game changer. Insulin's job is to make fat in the liver, period, done. This complicated thing of you want your insulin, your sugar level to be flat, no. When you eat the food, whether it's protein amino acids or it's adipose tissue or it's plants, sugars and amino acids require insulin in order to be converted in the liver to fat. It's as simple as that. HDL ratio more important than LDL levels. No, Mr. D, those numbers are worthless. The ratios are worthless. I think the measuring of LDL, VLDL, HDL, I think they're not of any significance. Eat the fatty meat, eat less frequently, have more joy in your life, and you will feel healthy. I mean, what animal says, well, what's your LDL to HDL ratio? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't to me. Stop measuring. Stop getting on the scale. Okay, do I ever? Sure. Awesome. Young. Pamela Gibson, Mason, good morning. Michael N., good morning. Every disease results of misallocated calcium. Is this the diseases are secondary to a plant-based diet? That's all it is. Plants and proteins of significance are the cause of disease. Now, if you eat plants and proteins in smaller amounts or large amounts less frequently, which allows the liver to convert the amino acids and simple sugars to fat, it's better. The truth shall set the truth shall set you free, my friends. What is your opinion on sardine challenge? I think fish stink. Fish in the ocean is highly toxic, in my opinion. So I don't eat fish. I eat beef. Beef is best. Every disease, the result of calcium misallocation. Is this the objective of the plant kingdom? Maybe, right? And I've got calcium deposits everywhere. 55 years of a plant-based diet. That's it. Yep. Michael N. Misallocation, miscalculation. Raw meat is the best. Raw meat will make you stronger. Listen, you got to get in the gym. You got to do the boxing, right? The sparring, right? But you have to do it with love, kindness, generosity every day in every way. Wash meat. How can I eat raw meat? Listen, when you kill the animal, you eat it raw. That is the very best way. Fresh and raw meat, organ meats, and blood, but you must eat the fat. Hey, Paulette, All right, Thor Carnivore. Please, thank you. Follow, subscribe, like, share. We're getting up to over 200,000 on Instagram coming up by the end of the week. Really excited. And I'm grateful to everyone for being here. We're sharing the word, and the word is God's word. Remember, we are the gods. God is our imagination. Human beings, the gods. My friend who has Parkinson's started keto carnivore. Tired. What ratio? Fatty meat. Listen, take a nap when you're tired. I get tired. I take a nap. Lions and bears and tigers sleep a lot. This idea that you're supposed to be running and running and running and running is bullshit. Then they got you consuming energy drinks, caffeine and more, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine, all of it. You don't need it. You're consuming it because you're told, oh, you must need testosterone. My friends, reason I bring a co-pilot when I fly is so I can take a nap. Carnivore, Douglas, USA, awesome. Wave and shout out to my brothers and sisters. Let's see, sardines. I just eat fatty meat. I don't touch fish of any significance or frequency. It's listen, what you piss and poop and the effluent from the other plants, right, are going into the waters of the world, and you can't get rid of them. But when the plants grow and then the animals eat them, the animals that eat the free range, right, the regenerative agriculture, they are the best to eat the fatty meat, raw meat. That's the real challenge of life. Rock climbing, whatever you want. But you know what? It's kind of like going to the Himalayas, go to Mount Everest. I mean, is it dumb to go on this line up to Mount Everest or get on a rocket ship and go to Mars? Like, are we dumb? Like, why would you do that? Like, all these people, and then you're just walking by some frozen dude, and then they're going to find you, or no one's going to bring you home, right? They're going to leave you there to die, or you'll be dead. Why would you do it, my friends? We're built to be in this. And even when I go up to 41,000 feet, we got oxygen ready, but we're in a pressurized cabin, and we're ready to go on an emergency descent if necessary. Gallbladder stones, and it hurts. I hope I can avoid sugar. Listen, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. That's it. Eat carnivore. Eat the fat. The stones will go away. I don't know. Do they ever just open up the gallbladder and take out the stones, give you antibiotics, and put you on a carnivore diet? Maybe that's all we should be doing, rather than right? Why can't they just take the stones out and go from there? They take kidney stones out. They don't take our kidney out, do they? Carnivore Bacon Girl will help with TMJ, but it's fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. That will settle the day. Let's see, gallbladder. The reason we all have gallbladder problems and appendix problems is a lean meat, plant-based diet. You got to eat the fatty meat to be fit and fabulous. And Dr. Fit and Fabulous, she's a rock star, love her stuff. She's sharing. Jamie, amazing. What is the function of glucose? It's for glycosylation. Look up glycosylation. If your proteins are mostly not glycosylated, you'll be dead. What causes cancer? Plant-based, lean meat, low animal fat diet. Let's inspire our doctors, our nutritionists, or hospitals to eat fatty meat. But don't believe me. I don't know what the shit I'm talking about. But the last I looked, we evolved as raw fatty meat eaters, organ meats, all of that. Check out drkiltz.com, Kiltz Health. Listen, you can buy some of my books on Amazon, Daily Inspiration, The Fertile Secret, Living Your Best Life. And we're all living our best life. And who's in charge of you? Your mindset. Change the channel. Simple as that. Whether you like Biden or Trump doesn't matter. Love them all. And remember, would you want a lion or a lamb running the ship, right? You want the lion. Thank you for these chats. I don't make many since 3 a.m. It's much too early, but I love listening to you. Simpson Johns. And thanks for listening, Kiltzy. Listen, you can listen to me on reruns, podcasts. If you're on your walk, your run, your bike, remember, you are the great leader of your life. The job of life is to get up and go to work every day. Do something hard, something that's going to hurt. But hurting hard is fantastic in life. We are just signing a lease in Los Angeles and Southern California, Irvine, CNY Fertility. I'm working on Houston. I'm working on McAllen. And we train nurses, practitioners, doctors, embryologists, front and back office. We have the CNY Fertile Training Program. It's a university training program for everyone. And it's as simple as that. The CNY Fertile University, which is training those to help people that are infertile. We have our CNY Fertility Coaching Program and more. And remember, you need a coach and cheerleader more than you need your doctor. That's why I love social medicine, social media. We're looking for coaches and cheerleaders. And Kiltz is a coach and cheerleader to improve your life. That's what we're here to do. And again, I respect ASRM, SART, and all the powers out there. I believe that Colorado State trying to take Brandis Montez's ability to practice as a nurse practitioner after she's been duly trained by experts in the field to provide the service. There are nurse anesthetists putting people to sleep. There are nurse midwives that are delivering babies. Very complicated stuff. Simply retrieving eggs and transferring embryos, that's much more simpler than you know. And again, it takes some finesse and practice, but proper training. The CNY Fertile University for training each of us to be our best fertile masters. Go to school every day and love school in every way. Life is a lifelong schooling. Right on. James, Rodder, Karen, how you doing? All every day. JK, just at a T-Bone. Roots Ocean Club in where is it? It's in Princeton. Roots Ocean Prime Steakhouse. Love their steak, their ribeye. I gotta say, get me the fattiest steak you have. I don't want lean. They're bringing out lean steaks, my friends. That's why I love Snake River. And basically, you want the fattiest shit you can get before they've cut all the fat away. All right, JK Electric, high intensity in small bursts. That's why I love Sean O'Mara, sprinting. I do my sprinting. I even ride my bike and then I sprint. I ride my bike and I sprint. But you go slow. Listen, you don't have to do excessive. I don't care what your size, shape, age, weight, gender is in. If you can roll over, if you can even imagine you can roll over, you are the master creator of the universe. Imagination is all this is. God is within all of us, right? JK Electric, Douglas Rain, awesome. Morning, everyone. From down in Melbourne, Tony, Maxine, Kiltzy and T were in Melbourne earlier in the year to see Taylor and had a great time. Listen, you and I are the goddesses and the gods. We are the rock stars of the universe. All of us, by the way. Listen, it's look at Star Wars. Like it's all just same thing. Biden, Trump, Democrats, Republicans, we're all brothers and sisters, right? The North and the South. All right, the good and the bad, we're all the same. We're all on the journey. Remember, we are the gladiators, the 300s. Awesome. Let's see, JK. Thank you for everyone commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate it. Commenting. It really is such gratitude from me. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist at OBGYN, double board certified. We train OBGYNs, nurse practitioners, gynecologists, nurses, embryologists, the CNY Fertility University program for training all of us to be able to do everything and anything. If you've got a pulse, you can fog up a mirror. You can do anything. And what you're doing is watching, lurking. When you watch someone do something and you say, oh, I can never do that, that's what you manifest. El Marie, how you doing, El? My favorite, awesome. We're going to see you guys in Wyoming, I think, and looking forward to it. Love what you're putting out there. Say hi to Anthony. Awesome. Rich Stewart, thank you. Awesome, awesome, amazing. We are plant-free human beings. Eat the fatty meat. We started eating plants because eating, capturing, killing the animal was risky. And then we're like, hey, we can eat this grass and grains. And then it made you high and hallucinating. You're like, oh yeah, I like that, high and hallucinating. Does it make sense to microdose with mushrooms at all, or smoking marijuana, or eating gummies? It makes no sense. They're trying to make you dumb. Right on. It's dumb, dumb, dumb stuff. Ribeye, bacon, eggs. Listen, it's a high fat, medium to low protein, low to no carbs. That is the ratio. Again, focus on fat. And if you're skinny and there's a famine, you're fertilizer, you're fucked. I know you're thinking, wait a minute, Kiltz. Thor carnivore, raw beef to tar, raw herring and raw graved salmon here in Denmark. Awesome. Love raw meat. Love the eggs, the salmon. I typically don't eat fish because I think it's toxic. Sadiqas. CBD oil for pain, temporary. That might be it. Remember, it's medicinal. We started with medicinal plants. Hey, here, you got a wound from the bull who gored you because you were trying to kill it, right? Now we find some medicinal plants to help you heal. But ultimately, again, this idea that we should consume them in any significance or frequency of some plants in small amounts, well cooked or fermented or soaked or ground up and soaked or cooked or fermented. Remember, the reason fermented foods are better is because you're detoxifying them. And you have to check out my good friend Maria Emmerich. I love Maria and Craig Emmerich. You got to check out book Keto for Fertility Cookbook, Rockstar. And don't forget, do some stretching and eat the meat, one meal a day. That's it, all you need. And make love to your partner. Right on. If they're emotional, just stand still and hold them in your arms, even simply in the mind arms, right? Love is what you want to share to the world, not hate, not judgment, not negativity. But we're voting for a lion, not a sheep. All right, Lynn Tucker, carnivore. Thank you for all you do. Eat meat, be the master. Eat the mush, weak and meek. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. But the bear I'm talking about is a polar bear. Now, can they tolerate hardship? Damn right they can. Never eat farm fish. I agree with you. But you know what? Listen, I'm not sure we could say, look at our animals that we're eating are farmed essentially. Is farmed fish maybe better? Listen, I don't know that answer, but we know that we have overfished the waters of the world. So maybe we can benefit from farmed fishing, aquaponics. Is that it? Something like that. I'm not an expert, but I think I got to look at that. But again, I don't know that we could say never, because ultimately the overfishing of the world. But eat more fatty meat, and we should get plenty of people have some farmland where they've been growing their grass and grains forever. Put some cows, sheep, and lamb there, or goats and chickens and ducks, and eat the meat. Be the master. 200,000 by the end of the month. That's the number. We're going to watch it ticking. And if we're going to get up to 100,000 on our YouTube, we're working on that. So I really appreciate everyone for stopping in. Remember, you are the master of your life. That is all. There are nurse practitioners that give out my carnivore doctor's reference cards like I showed you in Austin. How cool is that? Absolutely. Love nurse practitioners. And we need the nurse practitioners to be on the push to make sure that the states are not trying to pull back your ability to practice medicine. And I think the doctors' organizations are trying to limit your ability to practice. We need more nurses, nurse practitioners. We need more doctors, MDs, DOs. We need more to help heal, but we need more doctors for carnivore. doctors for carnivore, practitioners for carnivore, nutritionists for carnivore. The CNY Fertility and Kiltz Health program is here to teach the university program. It's an investment into your life. Add butter, add lots of butter, right on, Michael N. Eggs are as healthy as beef, right? Yes. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. But the very best thing to eat is raw fatty meat and organ meats. Raw fatty meat and organ meats. Rock solid, rock on, love life every day in every way. God is good. Awesome. My favorite peeps around the globe. And go to a meetup. We're doing a meetup in Wyoming. We're going to do a meetup here in Austin. I'll be in North Carolina with Audra in September. Lisa Wiedemann in New Jersey. All right, Michael. We're all cells of the same body. We are all the same. We are one. Listen, plants, microbes, humans, we're all one. Earth is an organism, and it's vibrating with life. It's electromolecular energy. The universe created you in a burst of energy. In that burst of energy, right? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word is, was, and always will be God. And so we are manifesting the story. And remember, you and I are going to be fertilizer. You better make yourself the best stinky fertilizer that every organism goes like, wow, I want this dude, right? All cells of the same body. We are all the same. There's nothing different about us. We're the same, right? Every bacteria, yeast, and virus is pretty much the same. And what's their journey? They want to be alive. They want to be alive, my friends. CBD oil for pain. Sometimes. All right, Instagram, 100,000. Let's push it. No, we're going to push over 200,000. And again, we're sharing the word in the way. I won't be making it to the Bitcoin meetup. I have another adventure to get to, and I'm really excited about sharing healing humanity and wired for healing, meat stock. Be there, rock on. Eric Berg, red meat, love. Beef has more nutrients than eggs. Listen, red fatty meat is the very best thing to eat. Listen, even polar bears will go for some eggs sometimes, but what do they mostly want to eat? Eat the meat. Be the master. Eat the mush, weak and meek. Michael N. Eggs are a great source of cholesterol, which is necessary for hormone production. I'm in Australia too and only live 16 hours from Anthony Chafee. Yay. We got so many great. Bart K is down in New Zealand. But this is so crazy. What if glucose is not the energy of your cell directly? What if insulin's job is to make fat in the liver? What if the liver's primary job is to make fat out of amino acids and simple sugars? What if when you eat adipose tissue and you eat protein, meat, right, muscle meat, you're getting amino acids, fatty acids, simple sugars, and minerals and vitamins? What if the fat, the adipose tissue, contains all the minerals and vitamins your body requires? What if? What if you're a lioness and a lion, not a pig, cow, and a sheep? What if your brain is messed up in your thinking because of a plant, protein, low-fat diet? Look up protein poisoning. Look up rabbit starvation, my friends. Simple as that. Fermented sauerkraut, I don't touch it of any significance or frequency. It is great because it's fermented. It's got alcohol. Don't touch it. And it is a carbohydrate. Don't touch it of any significance or frequency. Small amounts from time to time. I'll give you that. But I think a little bit, but again, mostly focus on what? Your body wants fat. It wants you to eat fat, and you don't eat fat. The global human diet is plant protein, low fat. We've been lied to by the lions. Remember, don't blame anyone else but yourself about what you put in here and where you put this. Kicked out of school in a gang, couldn't read in the late 60s, early 70s, Los Angeles, but that was Kiltz's training grounds, the training grounds of life, right? And remember, he's going to grind you up and spit you out, and you're gonna come out of it like smelling like a fresh brewed cup of coffee. Awesome. Courage is contagious. That's why I love I love the T-Man. Courage. Listen, I love Biden too. I don't focus on politics in this blogging, but listen, I think that some of our politicians are damaged on a plant-based diet and they got to eat the meat. When they eat the raw meat, they'll feel better, the brain will be better, and we'll all be able to work together. All right, the carnivore. Farm salmon, Norway, eat dried food added. Yeah. I don't, listen, I don't eat fish. I don't think it's good for us of any significance or frequency. That we had trouble eating fish, and then we decimated the waters of the world. We killed most of the wild animals roaming the earth. Eat the meat, masterful. The missing ribeye Susie. Ozon, yes, eggs are okay. I can't eat the white raw though. Diarrhea. Again, you got to heal the glycobiome, the glycocalyx, the mucopolysaccharide layer that coats the gut. Easy. Dennis Kuzek, good morning, Doc. When and where in New Jersey, please? Look up Lisa Wiedemann, carnivore doctor. She's a rock star. It's the New Jersey, the 7th. I think we're going to have a link on drkiltz.com also, or Kiltz Health. Jersey, love Jersey, love Jersey. Eat meat, fat 1-to-1. You'd have to ask for fat separately from the butcher. Don't think I've ever seen a steak. When you kill the cow, it's there. And that fatty ribeye with I've got one. I think I've got a picture for you guys. Let's see. We've got a few more minutes here. I'm going to get you here. Kiltz eats the fatty meat, the best thing you can ever eat. Look at 8.5 Wagyu. Oh, my God, the best. I've got it. I got it. It's coming. Hang out with Kiltz. Nope, not yet. I got it here. I got to scroll back here. Oysters. Love oysters. And again, what do I mostly eat? I mostly eat fatty meat. Focus on the fat, and skinny is deadly. Curves are critical in life. You got to remember, without curves, there's no reproduction. Fatty meat is the way to eat, and skinny is deadly. Now, this is basically a lot of fat on this steak. I eat the fat. You must eat the fat. But I got to show you my A5 coming up. All right, where the heck did Kiltz put it? A5 Wagyu is for you. A5 Wagyu is for all of us. Meat. Thanks for hanging out with Kiltz. Check out Sean Baker, Ken Berry, Bella Ma, Lisa Wiedemann, and more. All right, you got to be patient for Kiltz. Anita, ketogenic woman, love her. Going to be at Meat Stock. All right, you're not going to get it right now. Oh, this is pretty good. This is my Snake River Farms ribeye dry age, eat it raw. That is really great. You got to get the fat. See, fat contains minerals, vitamins, building blocks of your body. It's all there. And I appreciate all just stopping in for a minute, 5 minutes. Go to the gym. But remember, you live in the gym of life by simply push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, get-ups. They're right there, right where you're at. Fatty meat is the way to eat. Absolutely, Cindy. Awesome. Izzy Francis. Thank you. I appreciate everyone. Awesome. Janelle Witch from Nebraska. My father, Ray, was born in McCook, Nebraska. Superstar. And you're the superstar of life. Eat fatty meat 1-to-1. The meet up in North Carolina. Look up Audra Coleman, Carnivore K. Ozon, Carnivore Help with Fibromyalgia. Absolutely. Fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. Thor, Ozon, my pleasure. Lynn Tucker, awesome. Mr. D, 1-to-1. I do weights. I don't know what a calorie is. Nobody knows what the calorie is, right? Remember, you're supposed to be skinny or fat in a famine. Fat is not the cause of disease. The cause of disease is a plant-based, low animal fat diet. That's it. All right, my friends, eat the fat. Sauerkraut, I don't touch it. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Do I have a bite from time to time of sauerkraut? No, I don't like it. Awesome. Tuesday, grain-fed animals. Should we supplement? No. Omega, I don't. Listen, I love my grain finished, grass-fed, grain finished. Get them fat, eat that way, love it that way. And what supplements do you need? Vitamin G, Benazati. Look at Benazati Keto Camp University. And Kiltz's camp is carnivore. That's it. Erica Arntz. Hey, Erica, how you doing? A different hour for you. Yep, I'm a little longer, but I'll be signing off here. I got to get to some calls. I love you, my friends. See you Sunday. I'm not sure exactly what time, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Remember, you are the goddess and the god of the universe. One meal a day, and you could throw in a snack or two, but make it somewhere in the bacon, eggs, butter, beef, right? Carnivore K, Ozon, the Thor Carnivore, Erica Arntz. Thank you. David T. 1-to-1. Focus on fatty meat. Fat is where it's at. It contains all the minerals, vitamins your body requires when you eat fatty meat. Love you.